Hello everyone, I am Hashida Dadish from St. Anthony Senior Secondary School, and today I'll be presenting my theme Waste Management. Firstly, we'll discuss what is waste and then the term waste management. Anything which is being discarded out from our homes every day and which is not of our use is termed as waste, and managing that waste in a proper manner from its inception to its final disposal is known as waste management. Based on their properties, there are two types of waste: biodegradable waste and non biodegradable waste. Biodegradable waste are those which can be decomposed by the microbes or the bacteria acting on it. For example, green waste, food waste, paper waste, etc. Non biodegradable waste are those which cannot be decomposed by the microbes or the bacteria acting on it. For example, fibers, shoes, metals, hazardous substances, etc. Biodegradable bins are of green color and non-biodegradable bins are of blue color. Plastic is a major threat to our life as it is non-biodegradable and burning of it causes a lot of environmental pollution. So what we can do is making of plastic roads. It involves 4 steps: collection of plastics from the garbage dumps, breaking up of plastics into 2 mm to 4 mm pieces, heating up of plastic and then mixing up with a hot bitumen. When mixed with bitumen, plastic melt to form an oily coat over the aggregate and the mixture is laid on the road surface like a normal tar road. Every coin has two sides, so let's talk about the advantages and the disadvantages. The first and foremost advantage is of no cracking or potholes. Potholes that we generally experience in the rainy season, our clothes being dirty, and mosquitoes making up their homes in the stagnant water. So there is no potholes or cracking. Then plastic roads are resistant to water. They reduce the cost of maintenance, and moreover the lifespan of the road also increases. Reduce the stress on bitumen, which is not an unlimited resource, and the most important, to make 1 kilometer into 3.75 meter of road, 1 ton of plastic, which is almost 10 lakh carry bags, are used, and 1 ton of bitumen is saved, which I already told that bitumen is a limited resource. Now let's talk about the disadvantages. During the road laying process, the presence of chlorine will release noxious HCl gas, rain will trigger leaching, so it is advisable to make these roads after the monsoon season, and the components of the road once it has been laid are not inert. As the population is increasing, the solid waste is also increasing proportionally. The best alternative is the usage of waste as construction material, assuring a good disposal. As this method is economic, the practice would be on satisfactory extent, aiding the future generations for a good solid waste management. Small steps can lead to big changes. Why not to begin with our homes? Preparation of organic manure from kitchen waste and unused pots. The materials required are unused mud cars or earthen pots, cooked and uncooked food waste, dry leaves, and some waste papers. The procedure involved is: take an unused matka, make small holes around it, add cooked and uncooked food waste, dry leaves, waste papers, and curd. Keep the mixture on the roof or balcony. The mixture will take 40 to 50 days to get prepared. These are some of the pictures from my garden, and of course the different stages of the preparation of manure. This process is very essential for the hotels as there is a huge amount of waste generated out there which is just being thrown. Instead of using mud cars, they can use manure pits. It is a very easy as well as more economic step. Now what is the future plan? Over the last decades, considerable efforts has been made throughout the world to provide women farmers and women on the farm with efficient, effective and appropriate technology training and information. Biodegradation of kitchen waste for the production of organic manure is one of the important aspects for women welfare. Therefore, by preparing manure at home, women can sell them into the market, which will provide employment to them. Now comes the concept of donate and exchange. We should always donate our old books, old clothes, old computers, and other accessories which are not of our use but may be of great use to someone else. We should always remember the concept of 4 R's. That is, reduce the generation of unnecessary waste. For example, carry your own shopping bags when you go to the market and put all your purchases directly into it. Reuse. Do not throw away the soft drink cans or the bottles. Cover them with homemade papers or paint on them and use them as pencil stands or small vases. Refuse. Instead of buying new containers from the market, use the ones that are in the house. Refuse to buy new items, though you may think they are prettier than the ones you already have. Then recycle. Use shopping bags made of cloth or jute, which can be recycled over and over again. Residents may be organized into small groups. We are the residents. We need to be organized into small groups in order to make our society pollution free as well as garbage free.